Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm going to continue with the What Would Trump Do cards. They're actually being very responsive right now. So when a cards do that to me and we're in a good vibe, I just like to continue with them. A lot of people ask where I got these from. These were gifted to me by the creator, Big Witch, Little Witch, and you can get them on Amazon. And I'll be sure to put the link in the description box for you. And it's Amazon Prime Days or sale days or whatever it is, starting July 8th. So why don't you click on that and see if they're on sale? All right. She only sells, Amazon only will send them to you in the United States. So if you're outside the United States and you want a deck, you'll have to look for um, their Etsy account. So you just go to Etsy if you're on Etsy, and it's Big Witch, Little Witch, or What Would Trump Do? All right. Okay, so let's get to the read. I'm going to be reading on Elon Musk's new venture, the New American Party. That's why I thought, oh, this is perfect. Oh, that's too many. This deck actually will be perfect for that because Trump has come out and said, yeah, no. Not that he can't do it, is just Elon, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Turns out a lot of Elon obviously can't run himself because he's not born in the United States. And he's got a lot of people around him who are also not born in the United States trying to get this party off the ground. But he does have some big names that want to back him up. Plus, let's not forget, Elon's the richest man on the planet. I don't know how you go up against that kind of money. I mean, Trump has money, but he doesn't have the hundreds of billions that Elon has. I mean, even if Elon spent half his money getting this party up and going, he'd still be the top 5 billionaires in the world. So I'm not too sure how much that plays into it. Anyways, let's ask the cards. What can you tell us about this New American Party by Elon Musk? What information can you give? Is it going to get off the ground? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to fizzle out before it gets anywhere? Somebody was posting that it was already registered, and Elon even came out and said this is false information. Don't fall for it. So let's see. So already we got grifters and hackers, and it really hasn't even started. Anyways, so Elon Musk, the New American Party, which he says is going to be center. It's going to be the third party. It's going to be center-based politics, but with a fiscal responsibility. I imagine part of that fiscal responsibility will be subsidizing EVs. Should I say that out loud? All right, so the New American Party by Elon Musk. How is it going to go? What can you tell us? What are the gods favoring and what are they disfavoring? Shall we begin? High Priestess. Oh, are they going to appeal more to females? The Hierophant. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Look at that. There they are, both sitting on their thrones. Isn't that interesting? That is kind of cool how that worked out. They're going to appeal to the moderate religious people. So, not your hardcore Christians or I think they're gonna go for the middle crowd. They don't want the atheists and communists in there, and they don't want the high orthodox, type of Christians either. 7 of Wands. That's interesting. They're taking the high road. They're defending their actions. They're like, yeah, ask us whatever questions you want. We'll defend ourselves. 4 of Wands in reverse. It's to take Trump down. That's their main goal, is to knock Trump off his throne. Absolutely. By power of the people. You look at the Seven of Wands card, look at all the people. Apparently, Elon said it was like 80% was yes. Seven of Swords. Oh, look at that. Okay. Elon's been trolling Trump about this Jeffrey Epstein stuff that's going on. That, how come we haven't seen the list, or that now there's no list? Look at the classified secret stuff that Trump is sitting on. And Elon's really been trolling Trump about that, about what about Fort Knox? What about the Epstein list? What about? So this is part of his strategy to get some of that information out in the public. Elon says that Trump's on that list, and everybody's saying if Trump was on that list, the Democrats would have used it during the election. I don't know. Six of Pentacles in reverse on the Hierophant. They're not looking for donations. They aren't. I think Elon is almost going to fund this themselves. And I think that way too, if they don't ask for donations, that stops a lot of people from snooping around for what they're really doing. Also, this could be like a big grift, but let's continue to read. Queen of Swords in reverse on the 7. Elon has broken a contract. Spoken or written, Elon has broken a contract. Perhaps that is a contract with Trump or a contract with Doge or whatever, but Elon has broken a contract. Like I say, written or not, the Queen of Swords in reverse is the breaking of a contract. So that's why it's my divorce card, right? A marriage is basically like you have to get a marriage license, well, just like a business license, right? And when you get divorced, it's the breaking up of that license, of that agreement. And Elon has broken the contract. It's all to bring Trump down. It's all to bring. Oh my God! Look at that. King of Swords in reverse. There he is. He's the Gemini, the King of Swords, and the politician. And there he is in reverse. It's all to bring Trump down. I don't think that there's a real burning desire to start another political party. I mean, Elon's already got enough on his plate. He's got SpaceX, he's got X, he's got Tesla that he has to turn around. I don't think running another huge monopoly kind of business like a political party is really on his plate. All he wants to do is bring Trump down. That's all he wants to do. End of story. He wants some of that information that's classified released, and I don't think he's actually even going to open up donations, because then he has to show the list of his supporters and whatnot. Or if he does take donations, I think it'll be kind of under the table, or geez, thank you, man. I don't really need that though. Two of Pentacles. Interesting, Bitcoin is on there, isn't that? I don't think this is about money for Elon at all. At all. I think he knows he's got enough money. He doesn't even have to have a budget. Three of Wands. Patience. Patience. And here he is appealing to middle America. Appealing to, and also here's 4th of July, where he basically announced all of this just this last weekend. And there it is, 4th of July, middle America. He's appealing to all of those people who he's saying that Trump is not doing his promises, like bringing out some of the classified information about JFK, or who killed JFK. That was another one. Knox, what's in Fort Knox, the Epstein list. And I think, and also with Doge, I think there was a specific thing that Elon wanted that Trump. Sorry, I'm stuttering here. I'm stammering because you know what? That's a vehicle. Of course, it has everything to do with his EV all the money that the government was throwing at him. And Trump has even said, once that stops, you'll watch that company go bankrupt. And here we have it. I just realized there was a vehicle here. This is about his EVs subsidized. The Empress, pregnant with possibilities. Pregnant. Oh, look at that. The clock agrees with me. Creative ways, birthing new projects, pregnant with possibilities, creative ways of, I think this is creative ways of bringing Trump down. He knows he won't be able to bring Trump down from the inside. But if he could take away a lot of his voters, so split the vote, right? Because Elon's not going to attract people from the left. He's not going to attract any Democrats. He will attract people who Trump has disappointed. And who knows, maybe some Democrats would vote for him so he has more votes than Trump. I don't know. He's coming up with creative ways. He wants to take down Trump. End of story. End of story. The sun, his ways are going to be exposed. There's going to be a light shone on Elon here. He might not like what the sun is going to expose on him, and there's some things that he has done or is doing. He's almost getting that he's going to be out on his own somehow. Temperance in reverse. I don't know why I'm getting the son, and that's his son who has disavowed him, the transgender son, and then all his children. Like, doesn't he have like 13 children? So I wonder if the son is going to be a big part of it. Temperance in reverse. Temper, temper, temper. I think this is a knee-jerk reaction. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's the money again. Trump and the money. The Star and the 10 of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. I think that somehow, some way, Elon kind of got kicked out of the inner circle. And this is his way of getting back. He wants to heal this rift with Trump and be a part of the legacy. He wants to go down in history with Trump. This is big money, 10 of Pentacles. It's huge money. I think this has everything to do with Trump taking away his government subsidies. He actually really wants some hope and healing. He really wants to get back in with Trump. He really wants a fresh start. And perhaps by saying, I'm going to start another party to take you down is not the way to go. There's something really secretive here. Maybe Melania knows, or perhaps she told Trump about it. This also could be something to do with the next full moon that is coming up on July 11th. Maybe we'll hear something then. Because the High Priestess is the moon. But there's definitely tempers flaring. Something is going to be exposed of Elon. Something really is. And it's going to be that Donald has taken away some of his money somehow. And Elon's going to realize what he's done, and he's going to want to get back into the family and start fresh. Can we start fresh? Sorry about that. Like, didn't Elon publish his drug results? Because people are saying, well, he's on drugs, and that's why Trump kicked him out. He's like, no, I'm not. And he actually published his results. Went and got a blood test or a urine test or whatever he had to do, probably both, and showed there was no drugs in his system whatsoever. This is about money being taken away from him. And he wants to bring Trump down because he thinks that whoever gets, like, right, if the Democrats get back in, they're the ones who brought that subsidy in. If the Democrats get back in, then he'd get his subsidy back. I think he's worried about his company, plus all the negative press he's got and whatnot. But he does want some hope and healing. He does, definitely. He does want to kiss and make up, but he's going about it in a really weird way. I don't think this is going to be very successful. I think it's just kind of, he's just playing, right? What's money to him to get it started and make a big, logo, and get some big celebrities on board, kind of thing, and maybe show some polling numbers to put the fear of God into Trump, that he's going to lose and blah 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 blah. I think that's all it's going to be. I don't see like any great success here. I really don't. It might even be a money making thing for Elon. Perhaps, he sells hats too, makes a bunch of money off of hats, and this all has to do about this subsidy on his vehicles. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. YouTube is going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that, and I'll see you over there. Take good care. Bye for now.